Hey, don't beat me too bad, bro.
Chicago, the cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field.
Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears.
Oh, my God.
Fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Angel.
Mixing up the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
This 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Here's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
In motion left goes Jones. Mixon with a first down carry. Evades him at the 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
1. 4 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Mixon is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now it's Fields.
Now it's caught.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, what's the head coach thinking?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Point after try forthcoming. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
touchdown. Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 7 from the 20. Here if they hope to move the chains. Hal throwing on third down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They'll run on first down. Ramsey credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now Hal.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down, it's Ramsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, come
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Hal down to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
On second down, here's Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll run on first down. Ramsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, and his continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
An option handoff here to Mixon.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. On second down, Johnson.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, it's a memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, just in the Patriots for the Super Bowl.
You took the Super Bowl, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this, in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Inside handoff to Mixon, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Fields.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Flushed out right.
Hey, what the fuck y'all doing?
Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as it kicks away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Escapes the defender. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Tyreek Stevenson puts it off.
And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in cross territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we?
Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ramsey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Gibson again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now they're in the hurry-up.
But now an audible here into something else. Second down, Howell now.
Dancing to his left.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Cole Turner
from 13 yards.
yards out. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Howell throwing for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to throw. Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining. So
Hold on to the block, man. Just, hey.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Howell out of the shotgun. He's got Turner. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A give running right, Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Here's 2nd and 10. Once more, Gibson.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Howell changing the play here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
The eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Jonathan Allen, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allowed the conversion. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun again to Mixon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5. In motion goes Schultz.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Fields now to throw.
And he's going to have to hook up here with Harry.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they're running first down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Joe Mixon
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Powell to throw.
It's It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Howell. Finding Samuel. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Howell. Pass the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Another throw for Howell.
Oh, no.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
Good shit, bro.
They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? On first down, Fields. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, Fields. Touchdown! N'Keal Harry. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. 2nd down and 4. Howell with one final shot. He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey
closing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody.